Hi everyone. I am sorry. A lot of stuff going on this weekend at work, plus out people doing with some things. So I'm not trying to be late on these. I'm really not. And I'm not going to be able to compensate for missing Friday through Sundays, but I am going to at least do one today before the day is out. So I only have to compensate for three tomorrow. Um, and this one came to us from Phantom X, who asked the question, who would win the fight? Um, Alien X from Ben 10, Ultimate Alien, I believe, and Omniverse and all that, versus Saitama or One Punch Man. Now, to me, this is actually a pretty easy fight, but not in the way you may think. Let's break this down. Saitama is Saitama. He is the One Punch Man. Grant, I don't actually know. Does he have actual name, like a hero name in that world? I don't know if he does or not. Excuse me. Oh. So yeah, I can't remember. Point is though, he is, as they was described, someone who through training broke his limiter, and because of that, his strength, his abilities are astronomical. Like there is no true defined limit to his abilities right now. But normally speaking, he's so strong he defeats even giants who dwarfs large like skyscrapers and cities with one punch. That's where the term One Punch Man obviously comes from. He was strong. He later learned to at least control the amount of strength he puts into his punches to a degree. Like when he was fighting King, is it Lord Boros? Basically, that space pirate guy. He was holding his punches back, and Boros's regeneration allowed that fight to actually continue for a while. He actually even hit Saitama a couple times. Um, Now that being said, though, Saitama's durability is such that he can be blasted from Earth to the moon, leave a crater in the moon, survive in the vacuum, and then jump back and basically be like, boom, y'all. And he's strong enough / durable enough that when he's actually serious, final punch, he blocked, punched through, and split a energy cannon fired by Boros that was said to be strong enough to blast a planet. So we know that he's probably planetary level-ish because he destroyed an incoming meteorite that was going to just destroy the world, or destroy the planet or city with one punch. So he's probably planetary in terms of his full capabilities. Like if he wanted to just punch the world and destroy it, theoretically he could. But that's the problem. It's theoretical. We don't really. Excuse me 1 second. We don't really know his true capabilities right now. But we know he's pretty hacked in some ways. Alien X is what's his species name again? Hold on 1 second. It's a celestial sapien, I believe it's called. 1 second. Alien X. There we go. Yes. Alien X is a celestial sapien. And seeing as I now just got the wiki up so I can do that, Alien X is in Ben's form. Here's the thing. There's two ways to look at this. If we're dealing with Ben in Alien X form, which, by the way, I like the Ultimate Alien X form better than the Omniverse form. The jaw, I didn't like that jaw. I did not like the way they did that jaw. The other one looked pretty cool. But there's two ways because there are two main personalities when in a celestial sapien, and they cannot move or do anything unless they come to agreement what's going on. When Ben actually became part of the personnel, activated Alien X. He had like an initial use of the form, and then he had initial use of the form, and then he just got stuck in argument. So the problem is that on their own, celestial sapiens do almost nothing because they were spending an eternity literally arguing before Ben came along. Again, no one was winning. So when Ben came along, and they eventually made an arrangement that Ben could use Alien X's powers whenever he needed to. Alien X's powers, by the way, are, and I quote, Alien X is omnipotent, being able to warp reality, time, and space with ease at any level he wishes. Even his thoughts can become real. Alien X can create time waves and reverse events. Alien X can create and recreate an entire universe at will, and is also nearly invulnerable, as he was completely unharmed when Annihilar destroyed the universe around him. Alien X can self-duplicate and create galaxies to suck in other beings. He is also capable of high-speed travel, superhuman strength, and the ability to grow gigantic. He appears to be skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Alien X possesses telekinesis and is capable of deflecting energy attacks. Alien X can destroy a multiverse, but it would take 6 thoughts. I don't know what that would mean exactly. But essentially, there's 2 ways to look at this fight. And this is why I said the fight is pretty clear-cut. If we're dealing with Ben, Alien X, then Ben's going to win. Because as far as we know, Saitama, all his limit-breaking abilities, for all his limits having been surpassed, is still human. He's still human. He still theoretically is susceptible to the same issues normal, same thing. Like if someone, he's still mortal is the thing. He has no resistance to magic, theoretically speaking, though. As far as I know, no one, we've seen like telekinetic abilities used against him, gravity manipulation used against him. That stuff doesn't bother him at all. Like magical abilities that could theoretically like take his power or something like that, or the ability to actually warp space and time. That stuff we haven't actually seen him go up against as far as I know. And we're talking about an individual who can literally wipe out a multiverse with a couple thoughts, create and destroy and do anything to the universe as a whole, a single universe. So really, Saitama is not universal. Let's make it clear. Saitama, as far as we can tell, is not universal in his power. He's planetary level. Definitely he's planetary level, I'd even argue. But he's not a solar system. He's not galactic busting. He's not universe busting. He is just got this. He just sits on a little orb, and that's it. Now, that said, if we're talking about Alien X in terms of just a standard celestial sapien, because he's near invulnerable, I would give Alien X still the edge. But the problem is that we don't know how long it would take for the personalities to finally say, hey, let's beat up this Saitama guy. Which means boom, 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 boom. Saitama can just beat the living hell out of Alien X all he wants. So, and again, without knowing his true limitations, it's really tough to say, but I might go Saitama on that. Because we have no idea how long it would take the personalities to finally agree to beat this guy up. And to be fair, in a fight, just like, hey, boom, goes down. It's like, I win. I'm Saitama. Bye. That's how that fight would go. It's not impressive, but that's how it happened. But if you're asking me if the Alien X, be it Celestial Sapien or Ben, actually decided to fight back against Saitama, then no, Saitama stands no chance. As far as we know, Saitama can't go up against reality warping capabilities, magic capabilities in that sense. He can't do that. And even if he did land hits on him, Alien X is probably durable enough, given the fact to survive the destruction of a universe. And let's be clear, not a galaxy, of a universe, meaning he's universally durable. Then Saitama really wouldn't be able to do much. Now, again, in the fight where it's just a Celestial Sapien Alien X versus Saitama, just boom, knocks him down and wins. So in that case, yeah. But again, in an actual straight fight, if they actually are using their abilities, and no, Alien X beats Saitama hands down. I'd say about 100% of the time, honestly, because with that level of durability, don't get me wrong, with that level of durability, Saitama could still be like, it's kind of like, what's the best way to put it? Let's use just Superman as a comparison. Superman is Alien X in this case. Superman, it's like if someone with low-level superhuman strength went up against Superman, like not like low level, but like enough that he'd be like, I actually kind of felt that, huh? And then boom, but like if it would kind of annoy Superman. Superman would feel the punches. It wouldn't necessarily hurt, but he would feel them. That's kind of what we're dealing with Saitama versus an Alien X in terms of its durability. Alien X is durable enough to survive a universe being destroyed, and to survive the effects that would deal with that. Saitama can at very least destroy a planet or block planet-busting attacks with his power. So it's one of those things where boom, it's like I actually kind of felt that. Boom, I felt that one too. It's like you son of a boom, boom, and then it's like that kind of. So yes, I would say Saitama loses the fight if Alien X is fighting back all the time. If Alien X is just a standard celestial sapien, not Ben, Alien X would win about 10% of the time because there's a 10% scenario where the personality is finally just like, boom, well, this guy hit us. There's a 10% scenario I think that happens. But it's like 10%. You'd be like, well, okay, we agreed to stand ourselves back up. Whoop. Okay, now let's get back to discussion. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who to win, Star Wars, superhero, magic, what ifs, anything I do in the channel. Who would win? Put in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to it at some point. This week will be Red Sparrow. I might see Game Night on Tuesday as well. Red Sparrow will be this week, assuming the showtimes allow me to see it. In fact, let me see if there's showtimes right now for that. For Thursday, obviously. Let's see here, because it's Death Wish and Red Sparrow. I don't want to see Death Wish that well. Okay, that's not true. I'm not looking forward to Death. Okay, there's Red Sparrow and Death Wish showings. I'll see Death Wish the following weekend. Because just because I can elect not to see something doesn't mean I want to get in the habit of doing that. Because the bad movies are just as fun to talk about as the good movies. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. In terms of the remaining who wins, this is theoretically this was Friday's. Actually, technically this was going to be today's. But this is Friday's. I still got Saturday, Sunday, tomorrow's 3 who wins. I need to catch up on tomorrow. There won't be a what if this week. I'm sorry about that. 4 if you count Tuesday. Maybe I'll just cram them all out on Tuesday. Man, that might work because I'll have the day off and everything, and I'll finally be able to just be like, okay, plow through some videos. So maybe that's what I'll do. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time, folks.